Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the resultant magnetic moment. Resultant magnetic moment. Consider a bar magnet of pole strength small m and length of the magnet is 2L. Now the magnetic moment is along the axis of the bar magnet. This is axis from south to north. Now we can write magnetic moment of a bar magnet M is equal to product of pole strength and the length of the magnet. Capital M is equal to small m into 2L. Your magnetic moment is a vector quantity. This is the magnitude of the magnetic moment. Now resultant magnetic moment. Now here two bar magnets south to north like this. Magnetic moment of this magnet is M1. This is one bar magnet. Another bar magnet south to north of magnetic moment M2 are placed like this. If theta is the angle between the magnetic moments of the two bar magnets. Here the like poles are in contact. When like poles are in contact, now the resultant magnetic moment of this arrangement is a net magnetic moment of this arrangement or magnitude of the magnetic moment of this arrangement, let be M dash. M dash is equal to M1 square plus M2 square plus 2M1 M2 cos theta. Similarly, P bar comma Q bar are two vectors making an angle theta. Now magnitude of the resultant vector is R is equal to root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. This is the formula, parallelogram of vectors we are using. Here we have to remember one point, the like poles are in contact and the angle between the magnetic moments of the two vectors, magnetic moments of the two magnets is theta, then the resultant magnetic moment is. Now for this cases, if theta is equal to 0 degrees, means theta 0 means the M1, M2 both are parallel, means the two magnets are arranged like this. This is one magnet of magnetic moment M1, this is another magnet of magnetic moment M2, south to north poles. Now resultant magnetic moment of this arrangement is M dash is equal to, now substitute here, M1 square plus M2 square plus 2M1 M2 cos 0, cos 0 value is 1, M1 square plus M2 square plus 2M1 M2, A square plus B square plus 2AB, A plus B whole square, root of A plus B whole square means A plus B. Now M1 plus M2. B, if theta is equal to 90 degrees, means the two bar magnets are arranged like this. South to north, magnetic moment of the bar magnet is M1. This is another magnet, magnetic moment M2. Now theta is equal to 90 degrees. Otherwise, arrangement is also like this. M1, this is M2, theta value 90. Otherwise, another arrangement is also is there. Two magnets are arranged perpendicular like this. Now, magnetic moment of this bar magnet let be M1. Magnetic moment of this bar magnet let be M2. Here also the angle between M1 and M2 90 degrees. Now the three diagrams represent the same case, that is the angle between the two magnetic moments is 90 degrees. Therefore resultant magnetic moment of this arrangement let be M dash is equal to M1 square plus M2 square plus 2M1 M2 cos 90. Cos 90 value is 0. That's why M1 square plus M2. If two magnets are arranged perpendicularly, it is the resultant magnetic moment. Now case C, if theta is equal to 180 degrees, means the angle between M1 and M2 is 180. Like this, the arrangement should be like maybe like this, south to north. This is first magnet, let be M1. Another magnet arranged like this, M2. This also we can take like this also, south to north, M1, south to north, M2. The two magnetic moments are along the same line, opposite. The two magnetic moments are parallel but opposite. These two diagrams represent the same case. Now in this case, the resultant magnetic moment, magnitude of the resultant magnetic moment, M1 difference of M2. Substitute in this formula. Already we know in parallelogram of case, that's why I am taking. Cos 180 minus 1, M1 square plus M2 square minus 2M1 M2 means A square plus B square minus 2AB. A minus B whole square, M1 minus M2 whole square means M1 minus M2. This is the resultant magnetic moment of the resultant magnetic moment of the arrangement. Now in these three cases, A, B, C, in which case we can get maximum moment, and in the which combination of magnets, for which combination of magnets can we get we can get maximum magnetic moment means in this combination. M1 plus M2 is more than any combination. M1 plus M2 is more than this one and also more than this one. In A, B, C, in these three combinations, in first combination, combination A, when the magnetic moments of the two magnets are parallel, then we can get maximum magnetic moment. When the magnetic moments of the two bar magnets are anti-parallel, then we can get a minimum magnetic moment. Here, the like poles are in contact. Now, another one is if the unlike poles are in contact. Magnetic moment of this bar magnet, let be M1. Magnetic moment of this bar magnet, let be M2. Now, if you observe here, the unlike poles are in contact. Now, the angle between the axis of the two bar magnets, axis means this lines is theta. Here, theta is the angle between the axis only, not angle between M1 and M2. But what is the angle between M1 and M2? This is the angle between M1 and M2. When unlike poles are in contact, we have to consider the angle between the angle here between the magnetic moments. Now, what is this is 180 minus theta. This is theta, remaining is 180 minus theta. In straight line angle is 180 degrees. Now, out of that this is theta, remaining is 180 minus theta. If unlike poles are in contact, the angle between the axis of the two magnets is, if we consider as theta, now angle between magnetic moments 180 minus theta. We have to take like that. One example for this, two bar magnets of magnetic moment. This is M1. This is M2. Now, the angle between the axis of the two bar magnets is 60. Now, what is the angle between the magnetic moments of two bar magnets? This is the angle between axes. Now, the angle between the magnetic moments we have to take 180 minus 60 is 120. That is the angle between the magnetic moments. Now, in this case, to calculate net magnetic moments, magnitude of net magnetic moment, we have to consider like this: M1 square plus M2 square minus 2M1 M2 cos theta. If theta is the angle between the axis, okay, you can take. When unlike poles are in contact, this is the formula. Now, if you want to calculate M1 is equal, let be M1 is equal to M, M2 is equal to M. Two bar magnets, identical bar magnets. The angle between the axis of the two bar magnets is 60 degrees with unlike poles in contact. Therefore, net magnetic moment of the arrangement is M dash is equal to M1 place, in the place of M1, take M square plus in the place of m2 take m square minus 2m into theta value is cos 60. We can take minus symbol here. If you want to take plus here 2m1 m2 cos 180 minus theta. If you want to take plus here 2m1 m2, theta is the angle between the axis. Now if you want it in terms of plus 2m1 m2 cos 180 minus theta, the angle between magnetic moments, if you want to take the angle between magnetic moments, the formula. Otherwise, if you want to consider, if you want to take only angle between the axis, minus tagobi. This is same amma. From this also you can get minus. Okay. Now in this m square plus m square, 2m square minus 2m square cos 60 1 by 2. 2m square minus m square is equal to m like this. Okay. If like poles are in contact, plus 2m m2 cos theta. If unlike poles are in contact and theta is the angle, minus 2m m2 cos theta. But here the angle between magnetic moments is actually 180 minus theta. And if you want write plus generally if you want to consider the angle between m1 m2, then formula is m1 square plus m2 square plus 2m1 m2 cos of 180 minus theta. Not like that. If you want, if you take only theta, here minus take. This is the magnetic moment of the resultant magnetic moment of the arrangements. I am considering 3 identical bar magnets of each magnetic moment m along 3 sides of an equilateral triangle. Each magnetic moment is m south north with unlike poles in contact. North south, north south, north, unlike poles are in contact. Similarly here also I am considering 4 identical bar magnets of each magnetic moment m as 4 sides of a square as 4 sides of square with unlike poles are in contact. This is also south to north. Now for this arrangement, the net magnetic moment of the arrangement will become 0. If we arrange the number of magnets in the shape of a closed polygon like a triangle or like a square, like anything with unlike poles are in contact, the net magnetic moment of that arrangement will become 0. Keep this point in mind. In the second one is, if we reverse, why net magnetic moment 0? If you observe here, see for example, see this is this bar magnet, this bar magnet. These two are anti-parallel. The magnetic moment of this bar magnet is south to north. The magnetic moment of this bar magnet is south to north. But if you observe these two are anti-parallel. Net magnetic moment of these two, how much? M minus m, how much? 0. These two magnets are along x-axis. That's why net magnetic moment along x-axis m minus m 0. Similarly, if you observe these two magnets, if you consider these two, these two are along y-axis. Therefore, net magnetic moment along y-axis. See, this is magnetic moment of this is upwards, magnetic moment of this is downwards along negative y-axis. Net magnetic moment is m minus m, that is equal to 0. Therefore, resultant magnetic moment you can write. We know magnetic moment along x-axis mx square, magnetic moment along y-axis my square, my square. That will become 0. Not only for this shape, any shape, if you arrange identical bar magnets with unlike poles are in contact to form a closed polygon, the net magnetic moment of that arrangement will become 0. Now for this continuation, if we reverse the direction of any one of the magnets, now here I am reversing the direction of this bar magnet. South, north, this is one. I am reversing this south, north, south, north. Okay. Okay, I reversed the direction of this bar magnet. Now what is the net magnetic moment of this arrangement? See here. Now I want to calculate resultant of these two first. Here unlike poles are in contact. Now the angle between these two how much? 60 degrees. The angle between the axis of the magnets is 60. But the angle between magnetic moments extend forward direction. That is already told. Here unlike poles are in contact. When unlike poles are in contact, now what is the angle between magnetic moments? 180 minus theta I told. 180 minus 60. How much? 120 degrees. 120 degrees is the angle between the magnetic moments of this bar magnet, this bar magnet. 60 degrees is the angle between the axis of the bar magnet. When unlike poles are in contact, the resultant magnetic moment formula is root of m1 square plus m2 square minus 2m1 m2 cos 60. Or otherwise, if we consider here, now this is the theta is 120 degrees actually. Now here, angle between axis 60 okay, but the angle between the magnetic moments is 120. Therefore, resultant magnetic moment of these two bar magnets I am writing m dash is equal to root of m1 square, m2 square, m square. Why? Identical magnets. Now I am taking plus 2m into m into, if I take plus cos 120. If we take minus m square plus m square minus 2m into m into cos 60. Same. If we consider this angle between unlike poles, 60 degrees is the angle is there, unlike poles are in contact. Now 2m1 minus 2m2 cos 60. But now extended forward direction, therefore the angle between the magnetic moments will become 180 minus 60, 120. If you take this 120 plus, take plus. Now if we solve this, we can get a magnetic moment of this arrangement is magnetic moment of resultant magnetic moment of these two magnets is m. Okay, now m is like this. Nothing but m, let it be m dash. Why m is like this? Here, this magnet, for example, in the place of this, I consider here. These two have same magnetic moment, equal magnitudes. Therefore, resultant makes equal angles with the two magnetic moments. The actual angle between two magnetic moments is 120. Therefore, divide 60, 60. Okay. Now, remove these two. In the place of these two magnets, in the place of these two, this is the resultant one. Now this one, these two are parallel. Therefore, net magnetic moment of the arrangement is how much? M plus m. Let it be m double dash, m dash plus m. These two are parallel. This magnetic moment is m dash plus m. But m plus m, how much? That is 2m. Here also same. If reverse any one of the magnets, the resultant magnetic moment of that combination will become 2m. See one example. 4 bar magnets of magnetic moment m, another one 2m, another one 3m, another one 4m. These 4 bar magnets are arranged in the form of a square. Now, what is the net magnetic moment of this arrangement? If you see here, now in this case, we need to calculate net magnetic moment along x-axis. Next, magnetic moment of the arrangement along y-axis. From that, net magnetic moment. Now, magnetic moment of this arrangement along x-axis. First, how many magnets are there along x-axis? 2 magnets. These two are there. Now, these two are anti-parallel. If you observe this, these two are anti-parallel. Now, resultant magnetic moment of these two, 3m minus m. How much? 2m. Opposite. Subtraction. Do subtraction. Similarly, resultant man to moment of this arrangement along y-axis. If you observe this, these two are along y-axis, but one is along positive y-axis, the other one is along negative y-axis. Means these two are also anti-parallel. The resultant man to moment of this arrangement is resultant man to moment along y-axis also 4m minus 2m is equal to m. Therefore, net man to moment of the arrangement 4 magnets mx square plus my square. Mx means root of 2m whole square. My means root of 2m whole square. If you take 2m common, root 2 root 2m. This is the net man to moment of the arrangement. Like this, we need to calculate. A bar magnet of man to moment, capital M, is cut into two equal pieces parallel to its length. When you cut magnet parallel to its length, what happens? Pole strength changes, but the length of each piece remains constant. Now here are two pieces are there. Now pole strength of each piece will become m by 2, m by 2. But length of each piece is 2L, length does not changes. And also man to moment of each piece is m by 2, m by 2. Each piece acts as a magnet. It must contain two poles. Now these two pieces are arranged like this. Now what is the resultant man to moment of this arrangement? Now man to moment of one piece is m by 2, man to moment of this piece is m by 2. Actually these two pieces are parts of that original magnet. Now resultant man to moment of this arrangement is, let be m dash is equal to, these are perpendicular, m by 2 whole square plus m by 2 whole square. Now from this take m by 2 whole square outside, it will become m by 2 root 2 m by root 2. This is the resultant man to moment of this arrangement. In the same case, the two magnets, the two pieces are arranged like this. South pole, north pole. South, north. Man to moment of this is m by 2. This is also m by 2. The angle between the axis is 60 degrees. Now here unlike poles are in contact. Now what is the angle between the man to moments? This is how much? 120 degrees. 180 minus 60. Now resultant man to moment of this arrangement is m dash is equal to root of m by 2 whole square plus m by 2 whole square. If you take 60 minus 2m into m1 into m2 cos 60. If you take 120 plus 2 m1 m2, m by 2 into cos 120. Now if you solve this, you can get the answer. M by 2 whole square plus m by 2 whole square minus 2 m by 2 whole square or plus 2 into m by 2 whole square. Cos 120 value is minus 1 by 2. Cancel this. Therefore, m by 2 whole square minus m by 2 whole square minus 1 into plus minus m by 2 whole square, cancel each other. M by 2 whole square is m by 2. Like this, the man to moment, resultant man to moment of the elements.